Okay guys, good morning. So it's Friday morning and we're going to do tomorrow's route today because it's supposed to rain. And yeah, we pretty much we're caught up, you know. And usually as we get toward the end of the season, things can start getting a little bit more unorganized, if you will. And then me trying to take on that big cut over there, you know, a few weeks ago, and preparing for that possibly, you know, it created a lot of open space in the scheduling that's really wasn't meant to happen like that. But I don't know, it just seems like we're running out of work. That's what it seems like, but the numbers are the same. We're just ahead of the game, you know, if you will. Usually today's route we do on Saturday, Sunday, you know, tomorrow and Sunday. But we've been able to work pretty regular without any rain, you know, during the day. I mean, we haven't missed a day of work because of rain in a long time, probably over a month, 6 weeks or so. I mean, it's been a long time. I can't remember. It's been so long, I can't remember when. So, yeah. What else I got? So, like I said yesterday, you know, Zach's off today, and he needed the day off, and, you know, because, well, he needed the day off because his ride situation is getting dire. So the less that he works, the less he has to worry about getting a ride. But of course, the less he works, the less money he makes. And that's why I always am saying, you know, that you got to be smart with your money when you're in a seasonal work like this is. You can't, you know, not be smart with your money. So, yeah, I mean, I thought that Zach would have a ride by now, but he doesn't, and it doesn't look like he's going to get one before the season is over. And he's been making good money all summer. He hasn't missed a lot of time. Well, the last 6 weeks or so, he hasn't missed any time, so he's been getting full checks and then some. So, you know, what he does with his money is up to him. You know, I tell him all the time, you know, I tell all these guys all the time to come out here, you got to be smart with your money. But as we get into the off season, his ride situation is going to be more and more in your face because, well, there's not going to be enough work to justify, you know, me going and getting him for sure, and it's not going to be enough work for him to justify paying somebody to bring him to work. See, you got to, you know. And I talk about it all the time. I mean, I would think that, you know, a lot of guys are tired of hearing it. You got to be thinking, you know, when you're out here and you're in a bad spot, that, you know, you're going to get your money and you're going to get you a ride. Depending on somebody else to carry you to work is not true. You can't, you know. Maybe if it's your wife or your mama or granny or somebody, maybe then you'll get a ride to work. Just so you know, but you're not gonna be able to get a ride to work from anybody and do what you want to do with your money and then expect them to keep bringing you to work and be on time and all the things that an employer would expect. So yesterday, when Zach got off work, you know, he worked hard yesterday. But when he got off work, he sat here at my house for an hour. I wasn't even here for most of that time. He sat here for an hour waiting on a ride. And I would only have to do that one time, and then I would be very, very proactive in getting my ride situation straightened out. You know, that's just me. Because it's hot out here, and you know, to get off work at 1:30, 2 o'clock, only to have to wait till 3 o'clock to get a ride home, and then you got to pay them. I'm sure. You have to ask yourself, damn, man, you know, what am I doing? I'd be like, man, I'm going backwards as hell, because I had to sit out here, at Ray's house for an hour waiting on my ride, because I didn't prepare for this inevitable situation to come. And, you know, the Brian guy over there at Sarah's, he's not living there no more. So, you know, I just can't believe that. Well, I just can't believe the dude ain't got a ride, man. That his ride, and see, we're going to be dealing with this for the next month and a half, and then we're going to have days where we're not making that much money, and it's going to affect his pay, and then it's not going to be worth him paying somebody to bring him back and forth to work. See, right now it's worth it, you know. But he's paying somebody more to bring him back and forth to work than a freaking car payment. He's paying more per month to have somebody bring him back and forth to work than my wife's brand new car sitting here. Her car payment is like $440. Zach's spending more than that per month to get somebody to bring him to work, on top of having to wait and hope and pray and all that they're going to get them to work on time and all that. So it's something to think about, you know. And if he ain't got a ride by now, been working out here since April, well, the likelihood of him getting a ride between now and Christmas is pretty slim if he's going to get a ride from saving his money. Because the money ain't gonna do nothing but get lower and lower now. It's gonna be less money because we've got less work. So it's just something to think about, man. You know. But I don't know. And then what happens is, if once you can't come to work, then it starts affecting where you live. It's just like a trickle-down effect, and it's like, wow, right in your face trickle-down effect. It ain't just a little something, you know. So, but he has been working hard, so that's a good thing. Yeah. So today it's just me and Anthony. He's been wanting to work. You know, and we're gonna go out here. We're just gonna do 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do about 5, and it's not gonna be a whole lot of money. Maybe $600 or so. Yeah, something like that. So we got that roadside HOA done yesterday, and I'm fixing to ride by there and kind of just look as I ride by. I just kind of want to see what it's all looking like on my way over here to pick up Anthony. See, Anthony lives right on the way to where we're going. And this will be an ideal day for Zach to work. Right? Because he wouldn't have to worry about a ride. The ride thing is going to be, and a lot of you guys have pointed out in the comments, this ride thing is going to be a problem for Zach. because the money's not going to get no more than what he's making now. I hate it too, man. Because after we get done with a couple more rotations, the lawn's gonna start drying up. Now we get into September, mid-September, a lot of the Bermuda grass starts to go dormant and stuff, and slowly but surely they'll go dormant, and we won't have nearly the work. So update on the building. I talked to the lady over at the building, the place that builds these things, and I got a quote for exactly what it's going to cost. So for that building that you see right there, and I'll put it up here, that building is $21,000, and that's with the door and the man door and everything. So yeah, and to me, I don't think that's that bad. Of course, that does not have power running to it. That does not have anything. That is just a freaking building with the garage door, the man door, and the 4 windows. And that's it. So so I don't think that's that bad of a price, really. And she said, I don't know but I guess I don't know, I should lie. She said that they can build that building in 1 day. I'm like, what? That's what she said. I don't know. But there's 2 ways I can do it. I can build it, in stages, or I can build it in one whop. And I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. I don't really want to pay all cash for it. Maybe pay, I don't know, $11,000 in cash or something like that. At least half, and then finance the rest or whatever. But when she was telling me the finance rate, it's pretty expensive. It's like 9.9% or something. I think I can do better than that. So I may just go on and pay for the whole thing. We're just going to have to see when we get to that point where I'm going to look at my money and everything. What else I got? But a few things are going to have to happen, before I can even entertain that. I got to move the shipping container. And I thought about getting a couple of these telephone poles from the bamboo site over here, but I don't know, man. Those telephone poles, they're a big diameter, and if something happens and that shipping container flips on its side or whatever, that would be pretty difficult for me to flip it back up. I don't see how I could do it, without a freaking crane. So if I do it myself, I'm going to have to get some smaller diameter poles. But my most likely scenario is going to be just let the driver come in and do it. That's going to cost me, it's going to cost me $400 and some change. But I got to get dirt in there too. So I'll probably be at about $800 in to get the shipping container moved and some dirt brought in. I need dirt. I need a lot of dirt to build it up a little bit. So yeah, and I got to get the slab, the concrete 4-inch slab wider. So, but she said that quote was good for 6 months. So, because I'm not going to be doing anything because, well, there's a lot more going on than what I've really been talking about, because I want to make my driveway wider as well. And if we're going to do the other 10-foot slab, then let's see if we can go on and do the driveway as well. So, you know, I want to make my driveway wider, so my wife will have a place to park her car. That's her place to park her car underneath, and I will have another carport built just for that. But I gotta be able to sit down and lay out everything, you know, that makes sense space-wise and everything. Even if I have to move my fence and all, whatever I gotta do, because I can build another fence pretty easy, because I got an auger that'll dig the holes for me, so I can dig holes, you know, 4 foot deep in less than 10 seconds with the auger bit on my Bobcat. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up Anthony, and okay guys, so we're on the 3rd one, headed to the 4th and the 5th one. We're cooking with gas, man. Yeah, we're doing good, man. So by now y'all have seen the little clip at the intro here where I took off the guard on my 111. I haven't used it yet, but I will be on the next property. I know a lot of you guys swear by it, and I gotta test the trap. Yeah, Anthony's doing good, man. Anthony could really, Anthony could really do something in this game right here, man. As young as he is, and he's smart, dude. You know, he's a smart dude. He catches on really fast too, man. You ain't got to tell him 2 or 3 times or nothing. Real good. All right, y'all, we're on to the next one. All right, y'all. So that's a wrap, man. Me and Anthony, we did about right around $500 worth. Not a lot, but we got a few big ones done, and we got some stuff that's out of the way. We did 100, 200, 300, 400, yeah, about 560. So one truck is 2 o'clock, man. We started around, but we didn't get started till after 9. So it's about average, you know, as far as, you know, for how long we was out here. So, all right, y'all.